What's up, guys? Welcome. Crypto FUD. Let's jump right into this one. All right, so just giving a quick update on Volt. So right now, in the last few days, Volt, I'm sure we all been watching it. It really hasn't been doing much. It's been consolidating between these kind of marks right here that I have, somewhere hitting a little local high of around 14.9, right under 15, and hitting a low of around 13.7. So it's been sitting in that corridor. I do have some lines drawn up. And if you can see, just for these last three little highs, these little spikes that we've been consolidating in, it looks like they've been making lower highs, right? If you look at these last three, they haven't, it's not much, but it looks like it's like a tick or two down each time we do jump up a little bit, keeps getting rejected. And if you look at the other line, it's almost like a triangle, a wedge triangle. We did hit that local low for the last few weeks of around 13.7, and then it looks like we kind of hit 13.8 the next time we drop down, and right now it keeps bouncing. It was just at 14. We're testing that line that I have drawn at around 13.8 right now, and basically what I'm getting to is the market right now is so uncertain. It doesn't know what it's doing right now. But I think in the Vault community, you guys shouldn't even really be worried about it. This should be a long term play. And I'm not giving out financial advice. I'm just saying when I look at a project like Vault, it's relatively new in the crypto space. And please don't send me comments telling me that it's been out since 2021. I understand. But I'm just saying, compared to a lot of the other, like Bitcoin's been out for 10 years, and a lot of other projects have been out since like 2017, stuff like that. The whole crypto space is new, but especially these projects right here, they've only been out for maybe a year or two. They're still new, and I look at it as it's a long-term play. They haven't been able to play themselves out yet. We did go through a bull market in 2021, but for the last most of Volt's life, it's been going through this downward, kind of a bear market, if you want to say. So what I'm getting to is I look at this stuff right now. I look at Bitcoin and it's been just teeter tottering. The market's uncertain right now. We did have some nice run ups in the last few weeks. We did spike up almost to about 19, and it looks like obviously we've cooled down since then. And I told you guys this a while back. This fib line, the zero point 0.5, is going to be your ultimate spot that we need to hold for us to stay bullish for now. If we do break it, that's a major opportunity for anybody that's sitting on the sidelines or anyone that feels like they don't have enough. I mean, you shouldn't ever feel like you have enough, right? You should always, if you believe in a project, you should always be looking for that opportunity to add to your bag. Because when this thing does blow up, whenever it is, if it's 6 months from now, a year, 2 years from now, and it's up 1,000x, you're going to be patting yourself on the back that you weren't scared when this thing dipped down to certain levels and you were adding to your bag, or you jumped into a project that you were watching, that you were sitting on the side. So hope I'm giving you guys some motivation, especially right now. Volt does not look bad. You look at a lot of other projects and they're getting, they're down 10, 15, 20% from these highs that every project had hit in the last few weeks. Volt is down, right, from these local highs, but in this last week, these projects have gone down even farther down, and Volt's really been hanging strong. That 14 mark, I mean, it's sitting at 13.9, but that 14 mark, this fib line right here, that it just is going back and forth, this 382 at around 14, it's been really hugging that line. And to me, that just comes out and just shows me how strong the buyers really are, and the hodlers, the people that are holding on, are holding to this project. You're not seeing a mass sell off. Now, I'm not saying that there could be, that there's not going to be a mass sell off. Based on this market, it's so wishy washy right now that if Bitcoin does go down, which to me, it looks like Bitcoin is holding strong just like Volt is. But if something doesn't change in the next like week, we're probably going to see some downward movement. I don't think we're, like I keep saying, we're not going to be going down to those lows that we saw a few months back, but we could be retesting some numbers, So just want to have you guys prepared. Want to make sure that I'm being realistic that we're not. I'm not like, I'm not bashing any other YouTubers, but sometimes I see some of these videos and they're like, you know, are we about to 1,000x? And it's like, come on, we know we're not about to 1,000x right now. Eventually we will, but not right now. Right now, I think it's an opportunity for anybody, like I keep saying, to just keep accumulating. Dollar cost average should be your friend. You should be accumulating. So let me give you some levels that I'm looking at right now. So right now, like I keep saying, we're sitting around that 14, but that real mark that we have that's really been sitting is around the 13.8 mark, where we're currently right above right now. That's going to be your major spot of some support. Could be a good spot to buy, or if you can have patience, we might see some better numbers here to accumulate in. Like I've already said multiple times, if this breaks, because what's happening is this is going to get this triangle right here, it's going to break. It's either going to break up or it's going to break down. A lot of times when you're seeing these triangles right here forming in these little channels, a lot of times, especially if the narrative right now in the market's not the best, you're probably going to see it break these lines, and we're probably going to be looking at some other numbers. Now, the next number that I have in mind is going to be in between this fib line at around 13.5. I feel like 13.5 is going to be another spot where it's just like 14 if we break that 14 mark. Not saying we are, but we could. 13.5 is going to be, I think, that next spot, unless there's a crazy dump in the whole market. 13.5 is going to be that next spot where, I think it's going to consolidate for a while, sit there. Now, if it breaks that 13.5, like I keep telling everybody, that 0.5 at around, let's see where it's exactly, 12.6. That 0.5 around 12.6 to be completely on it. The 12.4 is where we bounced, but that's going to be your major spot that we want to hold for Volt to stay bullish short term. Long term, we already know where this thing's going, but I'm saying short term. So keep an eye out on 13.5 if you're sitting there waiting to accumulate. And also keep an eye out if we break that 13.5, that 12.6, and that 12.4 mark. Those are going to be your spots for accumulation and adding to the bag or jumping into the project, not financial advice. Other than that, guys, just trying to keep you guys prepared. I believe in Volt because I can see this community is strong. It's strong. It's one of the strongest meme coins that I can see out there. Every time I post a video, I get great reactions, and I see, a lot of the views and just the comments. I see all you guys putting all those volts in there. Keep going. That's not just motivating me to keep these videos going, but the whole community. You're seeing hundreds of people watching these videos, and they're seeing it. So you guys stay strong out there. Volt's gonna make it out there. We're gonna make it. We're gonna shoot up. Your time's gonna come, but you just have to have patience and keep dollar cost averaging in. Obviously not financial advice, guys. Other than that, I went a little bit longer than I should have. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel so you guys can get instant alerts. Obviously, if anything crazy, whenever we break out of this channel, if it's for the up or for the down, I'll be coming up immediately and letting us know what we could be seeing. Other than that, thank you guys so much.